Right. Good morning and welcome, Zita. Thank you for the quick Zoom session. I'm recording this so that we have something to go back to. All right, so Zita, this is the program that you've given me. Tell me, what is it that you want as output?
So, sir, I want to get the sum of the leather items in the two-dimensional array.
All right, so let's look at it. So 50, 10, 20, that is your first row, correct?
Yeah.
So I'm going to write it down on a page, right? 50, 10, 20. Then your next row is 40, 50, and 60. The next row is 30, 20, and 10. So what sum is it that you want, Zita?
So the sum of 10, 50, and 20, so the
So
middle
10,
row.
50, and 20, you're going to get 50, 60, 70, 80, right? You're going to get 80, correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is your code. Let's run this program, right? Let's run the program and let's see what we get. I'm going to compile and I'm going to build and run. Oh, I get an answer of 170. Any idea how do I get 170, Zita?
So I think that if off a bit, I'm not
There's
actually
an
not
if.
sure.
Okay. So let's work backwards, right? So you got a problem there. So you don't mind? I just like to put my right. So I like to put that there. It's just a preference. That's all. Right now, Zeta. So you're saying if stock array I subscript to leather items plus equals, right? So I'm going to add all of that, right? So I only want to add the elements in row, in column 2, but the rows must increment. So Zita, my question to you is, in line 18, is that referring to the row or the column?
That's referring to the row, sir.
Row. So if you don't mind, can I make it? Can I say row? Can I just say R-I? Zita, is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. So that becomes more meaningful when you are programming, right? So
Yeah,
I'm not going to say I for row equals, and this is going to be row. Right. So now you have an idea that is the row, and this is the column, Zita. Is this the column?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
and you need
so
to do the same with running sum, sir.
Sorry, I'm going to do the same with the
running sum.
Running sum. Okay. So I'm going to do that, right? I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to, and this is also going to be column. And so now the first thing I'm going to do, Zita, is I'm going to display all the elements, right? I'm going to see if I can display all the elements, right? So see out, I'm going to say row, and I'm going to put in a little space, and I'm going to say column, right, Zita?
Yes, sir.
Right, so I want to see what is displaying, and then I'm going to have an inline out here, COUTENDL, right? So I'm not going to say leather items now. I'm just going to comment that out, right? So let's see what happens here. So now it says unused variable. Okay, I don't need that. Let's go and compile it again. Oh, great. Now let's go and build and run. Oh, look at that, Zita. It's displayed to me.
I got to compile it.
Oops, sorry, it didn't compile. Let's go and compile. Build and run. Nope. Zita, it's not even giving me any items. It's not giving me 50, 10. Yeah, okay, right, Zita. What's the problem over there? Sorry, Zita. This is bad programming. I'm not gonna stock ARRAY. Right, so it gave me the values. STOCK stock. It gave me the rows and columns. I'm happy with that. Now let me go and display what's inside the rows and columns. Right, Zita?
Yes, sir.
Right, so I'm going to display it like that. a row. And how do you display in a two-dimensional array?
Two, I don't know what you call that, brackets in English.
Square brackets, square brackets.
Yeah. Shouldn't
Right.
it be separate, sir? Or is it, can you do it like that?
No, you tell me. Let's
I
go
think
to
it
our
should
guide.
be
Let's go to our guide. Let's go to our study guide, right? Let's go to our study guide, Zita.
Sir, I think you're
Mm,
only sharing your code blocks, because when you compile, I can't see what is in your compiler.
sorry, what am I doing? I'm not.
You're not sharing your entire screen.
Oh, okay. Let's let me redo this share quickly. Right. New share my entire screen, right? Okay. So how do we access the elements of the array, Zita?
So I think it's two square brackets, sir.
Is it two square brackets? Well, let's go look at that now. So
And
let
then
me
you
go
have
to
to
my study guide. So I'm just going through. I'm going to Control F arrays. And let's see arrays. There's arrays out there. And arrays is on page two-dimensional arrays, page 360, right? Zita, you sharing my screen? You can see what I'm doing, huh?
Yeah, I can see, sir.
Right. Okay. Right. So let's look at how they passed across arrays. There's my one-dimensional array. When I'm passing across a one-dimensional array, I need a single square bracket. When I'm passing a two-dimensional array, let's go look for the two-dimensional array. Where's the two-dimensional array? There's the number of cars. I need a square bracket and I need another square bracket, right? So let's go do that, right? So I need a square bracket here. I need a square bracket there. And I need a square bracket here. Is that okay, Zita? Let's have a look.
And not a semicolon in between.
Ah, no semicolon, correct. No comma, right? No comma as well. Right.
Sorry.
Right. No. That's fine. That's fine. Let's put a inline there. Inline, right? So before I go and display something, I basically want to see what I have in there, right? Right. Let's go and build and run this thing. Right. So it's giving me 10, 20. 10, 20. What is it printing out for me? 10, 20, 50, 60. Okay, it's not giving it to me in a 10, 20, 50. It's not giving it to me nicely. Let's go play around with this inline.
So I think in the column, in your loop.
10, 20. Sorry, what is it, Zita?
I think in your second for loop, the column should also be 0, or the column should be initialized.
Yes. Correct. The loop is right. Correct. So it's 50, 10, 20, correct? 40, 50, 60, 30, 20, 10. Okay. So what do you think about this? Let's make it look a little bit more pretty. We want some space in between the two, right?
Yes,
what do you say to that, Zita?
I agree, sir.
Okay, so let's put some spacing in between there. Let's build and run it. Okay, so Zita, does this display to you what you want? 50, 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 30, 20, 10. Zita?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's quickly go over what we've done. We have simply in line number 14, we've initialized an array, a two-dimensional array. The first row's got 50, 10, 20. The second row's got 40, 50, 60. The next row's got 30, 20, 10. All right. Now, Zita, you only want to add elements 10, 50, and 20. Correct, Zita?
Yes, sir.
Right. So let's do that out here now, right? I want to now only access the elements 10, 50, 20. So I'm going to cheat a little. I'm going to copy it because time is of the essence. I've got a meeting just now and I've got to go, right? So Zita, I only want, what do I want? Which row do I want, Zita?
All three
or which
rows,
column?
sir.
Which column do I want?
The second column.
Column 2, right? I only want column. Sorry?
Isn't it 1, sir?
Column 1. Oh, column, right. Column 1, right. So because you start counting from Because what do we count from?
Zero, sir.
Row, yeah, row, column. We start from 0, right? So let's see what this does now, right? So the first one displayed all of that, and now I want to display. Okay, what did it display here? Let's just put in a new line. See out now. So I'm taking on that. So this time I only want to access the second. So now here's your if stock. Right, let's. Okay, so this is giving me. Sum is equal to sum plus. I'm only adding in the values. So what happens here? Let's go and declare this to be sum somewhere. You don't mind, I'm just changing it to be sum is equal to 0. So I want to only add elements. It must run through the array, and it must only add elements from row.
All the rows and then sum. But so you should remember to declare the sum as.
Yes. Let's go and declare sum. Thank you. All right. So now I'm declaring my sum. And I'm only accessing row 1 column. Row 0, column 1. If let's just print out quickly what this says, what this does. Uh, 10, that's the array. Let's go and see out. Let's see what it does. SUM. So zeta,
Yes.
if I had it like this, it's going to add everything in there, right?
Yeah.
So let's
it's
just
290.
Let's just
that
run
was
it.
actually
290, right? Check it out,
that was
290. Right, now, if I only want the first column, which is column 1, let's see what it does there. What did it do to 240? Right, so we need the if statement now. So if row, if column, how did it get 240, Zeta?
It just took the first column, so which is
50
then
plus 50 plus 40 is 90. 90 plus 30 is 120.
And then the second column added as well.
120. So 50 plus 10 is 60. 60 plus 20 is 80. 0, 200. Where did you get 240 from?
So I'm very confused about what happened here as well.
Ah, okay. So if...
Because I get to a value, but then the value is 70, and it's supposed to be 80 because 50 plus 20 plus 10.
Yeah, it's leaving out that 10. Okay, so
Yeah.
what did you say? What did you say? If row, if call equals 1, then basically you're saying sum is equal to the sum plus struct array. Is that what you had, Zeta? Let me just go back to your WhatsApp statement. If stock array
But then it should actually be 1. So because we're
Yeah,
accessing.
yeah. Control C. Right, let's see what you did now, right? If stock array, okay, I'm going to go with row. I'm going to go with row. And it's not going to be 2 zeta, it's going to be 1, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what it does now. It's adding all zeta.
Yeah. I also tried with only a single for loop, sir, which I took number materials, but then, yeah, I'm not sure if you can do it like that.
Let's
So
see
I
if
took
we can
out
only let's see if we can only display 10, 50, and 20, right? So let's see before we add that, let's go and display that, right? C out stockArray stock array row subscript column, right? So it's actually going and displaying, it's ignoring.
I was wondering if we should put the if before both of the for loops, huh?
The if before the for loops.
Yeah. We put both of the for loops in the if statement. I don't know if we can do that. I tried that as well, but then the row isn't declared. So then I have to declare the row separately.
Oh, okay. All right, now I want to display. I only want to display the rows, basically, right? Oh. 10, 10, 10, right? It's giving me 50, 50, 50, 20, 20, 20. Okay, right. You know what it did over here, Zeta? It's displaying it, but it's going through it 3 times, right? Check here, check in the second time. It's giving us the correct values, 10, 10, 10, 50, 50, 50, 20, 20, 20. It's going through it 3 times.
Yeah.
So I don't really need I need row to go 1, 2, 3, but I don't need the columns to go 1, 2, 3 because I'm only going through the columns 1 time. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I do, sir. But then, so you don't need your second loop.
Yeah, wait, I just want to see if you get what I'm you get what I'm talking about here. Right. So there we go. Zeta, have a look at this, Zeta. Can you see this? Can you see what happens in this second round? It gives me 10, 50, 20. Zeta, right? So I don't need, now I'm going to take out that. I don't need
You
that.
don't need your second loop. But so that
Mhm.
doesn't make sense to me because we want to access the columns. We don't
Yeah,
actually want to
I
access.
know programming is not sometimes it doesn't, when I say it doesn't make sense, you don't seem to get, you don't necessarily make sense by the normal way. You know, when I say the normal way, it's it's like sum is equal to sum plus mark. You won't see that in the normal logical way, Zeta.
Yeah.
You know, that's not that's not maths. Right. So see out sum. The sum of the second column is, this should help Zeta. Compile, build and run. There's it, Zeta. Zeta,
I see.
you see,
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
that makes sense.
It does in a way that it doesn't.
Yeah, it takes a program, you know, it takes some getting used to in terms of thinking how it is. All right.
Yeah, because how
So,
I understood it was we want to access the columns and not necessarily the rows.
yes.
So I'd leave out the rows and access the columns, but then
Yes. So let's just say, for instance, Zeta, I want to add the first, the third column, right? The third column is 80, right? It should give me an answer of 80. Oh, it's just the same, let me go and change that, right? The third column to be, let's just go and change these numbers here, right? Let's change these numbers to 5, and let's make that 6, right? Zeta.
yes, sir.
I'm just going to change this thing quickly. I changed it for you. So now Zeta, if you look at it, the second column is 50, it's also 80, right? But Zeta, if I had to add the third column, it should give me an answer of 65, 71. Correct, Zeta?
Yes, sir.
Right. So now I'm going to change this 1. I'm no longer going to have it to be 1. It's going to be 2. Right. Zeta?
Yeah.
Right. So it's going to be 2. So why I'm doing this is I'm trying to explain to you how you access the third column or the third row, right? So let's go and build this thing, build and run. There, Zeta. Can you see the Zeta?
Yes, sir.
Can you see how it picked up 71? There's the numbers 6, 60, and 5. Well, let's just put some space in between this so you can see that, right? Inland. Right. Zeta, can you see the Zeta?
Yes.
There's my second loops. Can you see 660, right? Is 71. Let's say, for instance, Zeta, I wanted to add the first row only. Can you see the first row? 50, 10. So I'm going to get an answer of 66. Zeta?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I'm going to change. I'm going to leave this constant, if I could call it constant. And I'm going to change. This is going to be row 0. And this is going to change. All right. Let's just say call, right? Do you get what I'm getting?
Yeah, I get it, sir.
Right. So
then should that stay stock items or should it be number materials?
That should be number of materials, but guess what? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Both are 3. Both are 3.
Yeah. But they will mark against me if I don't do that, right? Because
well,
but if the values differ.
If the values, yeah, right. If. So this would be, now this is going to be 0, and this is going to change to call. I'm just going to cheat a little, Zeta, because we got a meeting at 11. Control C, Control V, compile this thing. There we go. Zeta, can you see that, Zeta?
Yes,
50,
sir.
10, 6. The sum of the second column is, oh, it shouldn't be the second column. The sum of the first row. Let's go and change that. The
Yeah.
sum of the first row is, all right? Let's go and build and run this thing. Right, there we go. Is that 66, Zeta? 50 plus 10 is 60 plus 6 is 66. How's
Yes,
that,
sir.
Zeta? Right.
Impressive.
Okay, do you understand the concept of two-dimensional arrays? That's the important point out here. How do you
Yes.
access the two-dimensional arrays?
Yeah.
All right.
I do.
So let's quickly revise. If you want to access the first row, in this case, you must keep the first row constant, and you loop through the columns. Right. That's what happened here. If you wanted to access the third row, which is 0, 1, 2, you keep the
Columns constant.
and you loop through the rows. Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. I'm going to stop this recording now, and then I'll share it with you. And